What is stopping you from investing? Tell me. I've got many comments in my past video. People asking me, what if I have 50,000 naira to invest every month? What if I have 20,000 naira? We have done the one of 20,000 naira, but what if you invest 50,000 every month? I don't know where you're watching me from. It could be from Nigeria, it could be from South Africa, from Ghana, anywhere in Africa. If you have 50,000 naira or 50,000, whatever your currency is, to invest every month, how much will it worth? Let's say you invest it for 10 years. Many people put this money in their savings account, a savings account that earn nothing, that bring no yield. So what if you started investing it instead of saving it? Not in a business that may fail or one random get rich quick scheme, but in something structured, something steady, something that is proven, like the popular mutual funds that pay around 18% yearly returns. Yeah, there are many mutual funds in Nigeria at the moment that can still give us this 18% yield. So if you are a Nigerian and you have 50,000 naira to invest every month, let's see how much it's worth after 10 years. If you stay consistent for 10 years, how much will you really have? So let's break it down. Let's explain it year by year so you can actually see what patience and consistency can do for your money. If you're a new viewer, you're welcome. This channel is where we explain investment matters, and I try to explain in the most simple way so all my viewers can understand. Join this community by clicking on the subscribe button. You are welcome. So when we say 18% return, it means that on average, your money grows by 18% every year per annum, every year. But because you are contributing it monthly, every month, you don't get the full 18% every year on everything you put in. You only earn 18% on the amount that has been in the fund longer. So, it is every month. We have 12 months in a year. So the first contribution, the first investment, you get the 18%. But the second investment, let's say you start by January. That January, you get your 18%, but the February, you might not get up to that 18%. But there is something I want you to know. There is the power of compounding. Your returns start small, but they grow bigger each year because of this compounding. The profit on your money also starts earning more profit. So let's begin from the year one. This is the year where we begin to lay our investment foundation. On this year one, you contributed 50,000 naira. And by the end of the first year, that is around 600,000 naira total. So with an 18% return, I have already done the maths. I have adjusted for monthly deposits. Your portfolio goes to around, the first year, around 640,000 naira. Remember, if you invest 50,000 naira every month, that is 600,000 naira in 12 months. But with the return, with the 18% return already adjusted for your monthly contribution, you are getting 40,000 naira added to your money as your return in the first year. But it doesn't look much yet here, just 40,000 naira gain. You are only just starting the investment race here. Most people quit at the first year because they think this return is too low. But you are just warming up. Let's see what year two now. This seed begins to grow. You add another 600,000 naira, 50,000 naira every month. This now make your total contribution to be 1.2 million. Yes, 1.2 million naira here. And now your funds go to roughly 1.4 million. So you now have 1,400,000 naira here total with your contribution and with the yield. So your gains have doubled. And compared to the first year here, because your old profits are now also working for you. And that is what is called compounding. That is compounding at work. It is quiet, slow, but compounding is very powerful. And now, let's see year 3 now. On the year 3, you are adding another 600,000 naira. The 600,000 naira enters the fund. You have contributed a total of 1.8 million now. 1,800,000 naira is contributed now. Total contribution at year 3. But your portfolio is now sitting around 2,200,000 naira. You have contributed only 1.8 million. And now here, you're already seeing about 400,000 naira in profit. And this is when most people start to understand it is not about timing the market. It is about time in the market. The more you stay consistent and stay invested, the more money you make. And this is not those get rich quick scheme where you can lose your money. This is mutual fund that is low risk and also safe. Let's see what year 4 will say. At year 4 now, don't forget, we now have a total of 2.2 million naira in year 3, 400,000 naira profit already gained. This year 4, you've already gained confidence. You now know that I'm making some good returns. By now, in the year 4, you have put in 2.4 million in total, 2,400,000 in total. So your investment has grown here to about 3 million naira. So here you have 3 million naira here with just 2,400,000 naira contributed, invested with your consistency. And now this year 4, your return on investment is now about 600,000 naira. You are now making more in profits, and that is the power of staying consistent. Your mindset is already changing here. You are not saving money, you are building wealth. And now year 5, 3 million naira invested in total, and your portfolio is now around 3,900,000 naira. You've gained nearly 900,000 naira in profit. At this stage, you can literally see your financial progress now. You've built a small engine, a small financial engine that is working for you quietly every day, even while you sleep. Now imagine most people, they put their money in the savings accounts, or people put their money in a not profitable business. On this now, you are still sure that a profit is coming to you, is adding up to your money every time. So now at year 6 now, this is where you see your compounding power getting serious. You've invested 3.6 million naira total. That is the total amount that has come out from your pocket. Now your portfolio has grown to about 5 million naira here in year 6. That means over 1.4 million, 1,400,000 naira in pure gains. And your own might not even be 50,000 naira every month. Your own might be much more than this. Now imagine people that are not in Nigeria, that are living abroad, and they decide that I want to be investing $100 every month, or 100 euro, 100,000 naira, $100 rather, converted to naira will be worth around 140 to 150,000 naira. So now if that is invested every month, Or let's say you want to even go for that. You want to invest $200 in all these assets, in mutual funds every month. Imagine what you could have. Let's continue. Now, year 6, 5 million naira here, and you've made 1.4 million naira in pure gains because of your consistency. Now, let's see what year 7 we say. This year 7, your investment is now gaining momentum. Now you've invested 4,200,000 naira total here, and your portfolio has caused 6 million naira. So your portfolio, let's say your portfolio here has caused 6 million naira. Your profit here, your profit alone here is around 1,800,000 naira. You didn't change the amount. It's not that you are changing the amount. It is still 50,000 naira invested every single month. Now, this is when compounding really starts to run on its own. You are no longer chasing money here. Your money is now chasing growth. So 1.8 million naira profit here, pure profit here at year 7. Year 8, your total investment here is now 4,800,000 naira. So all your 20,000 naira investment in year 8 is now worth 4,800,000 naira. But your portfolio now stands at 7,300,000 naira. So you now have 7,300,000 naira. So you've gained 2,500,000 naira in pure profits in year 8. 2,500,000 naira. And this is when wealth truly begins to take shape. In year 9, your total investment is now 5,400,000 naira, and your portfolio now worth 8,800,000 naira. Remember, your total investment in year 9 is 5,400,000. So that means you've made over 3,400,000 naira in pure profits. That is money that has been quietly working for you for years. So while others are spending their own extra money on things they can't even remember, you have your own money invested and it's yielding returns. At year 10, your total contribution after this year, after year 10, is now 6 million naira. So that means all the 20,000 naira you have invested from the beginning of the first year to the 10th year is now 6 million naira. But your portfolio value is now 10,500,000 naira. So this means that you've made over 4,500,000 naira in profit just for being consistent with your 50,000 naira monthly investment. Just imagine. There are many people that can afford to invest 100,000 naira every month. There are people that can even afford to invest 200,000, 300,000 every month. Now imagine what that could have worth in 10 years. You don't need to start big. You don't need to have luck. You only needed time, patience, and discipline and consistency to get this type of result. And this is what many people don't realize. Wealth doesn't come from big one-time wins. You may not have the lump sum. You may not have all the 600,000 naira to be investing at a go. But what of every month? Have a particular amount you are investing every month into a mutual fund that pays just 18% annual yield. Big wins come from small, consistent actions that compound over time. So every 50,000 naira you invest is like a worker. Each one goes out every month to bring something back home. A little more profit, a little more growth. Imagine where you was in the past 10 years and imagine where you will be in another 10 years if you start investing today? Would you still be waiting to have enough money to start, or would you already be harvesting the results of what you have begun today? If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe to Money Talk with Downsy so you don't miss any video that helps you invest smarter and grow your wealth in Nigeria. And tell me in the comments, would you commit to investing 50,000 naira every month if we could see it grow just like this? Thank you again for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.